morning, dear students. I am Ms. Navida Sheikh from Brahan Mumbai Mahanagar Palika MCGM virtual class. I welcome all my dear students to another and interesting session. In today's session, we'll be learning something new and interesting from a science textbook. So let's get started. Good morning, dear students. I am Mrs. Navida Sheikh from MCGM virtual class. I welcome all my dear students to another and interesting session. In today's class, we'll be learning a very interesting chapter and a very important chapter from your science textbook, that is disaster management. Now, this chapter we have already uploaded part 1 video. So please see to it that you watch that video as well in order to understand the meaning of what is disaster, what are different types of disasters, and we have also talked about a disaster called earthquake in that video. So please see to it that you watch that before watching this video, and let's get started and learn something new and interesting in this chapter. Today we'll be learning about flood. Now you have read about floods and you have already seen so many different types of floods occurring in India in the past few years. Okay, we have seen that people are dying, animals die, people lose their houses get washed off because of flood. Trees fall, crops get destroyed, so many things are happening because of flood. And flood is what? Flood जब वाटर लेवल बढ़ जाता है एक पर्टिकुलर जगह का, ठीक है, तो जो रिवर्स है दे ओवरफ्लो एंड दैट वाटर एंटर्स इनटू द cities and the villages, which causes flood. Sometimes because of high rainfall, because of cloud burst, also you have flood occurring in that particular region. A frequently occurring natural disaster in all parts of the world is floods. Okay, like along with earthquakes, we hear a lot about floods also throughout the world. ऐसा नहीं है कि किसी एक part में होता है. It happens throughout the world. Okay, due to excessive rain in the same place, a river overflows its banks, causing a flood. The water drainage system in big cities falls short when there is heavy rainfall, resulting in choking of gutters and drainage lines. Water overflows onto the roads and surrounding areas and even enters nearby houses. Now, we all know we are all living in Mumbai and we know how the situations get because of heavy rainfall and how it floods in the areas. Okay, so everybody knows what exactly happens. जब बहुत बारिश होती है तो जो हमारे जो रिवर्स होती है वो भर जाती है, ठीक है, और उसकी वजह से ना वी डू नॉट एक्सपीरियंस दैट बट देर आर सर्टन सिटीज जहाँ पर ये ऐसा होती है सिचुएशन जहाँ पर रिवर्स फ्लो होती है और उसके पास में बाजू में सिटीज होती है या फिर विलेजेस होते हैं ना, जब बहुत तेज बारिश होती है द वाटर द रिवर्स फिल अप, ओके, एंड दे ओवरफ्लो फ्रॉम देयर बैंक्स, मतलब जो उसकी बैंक्स होती है, बैंक्स मतलब जो साइड्स होती है रिवर की, वो भी उधर से भी पानी ओवरफ्लो होते होते सिटीज में या फिर विलेजेस में वो पानी एंटर होने लगता है और वो एंटर होते होते उनके घरों में भी एंटर हो जाता है इफ द वाटर level rises up because of the heavy rainfall. Okay, now in cities, what happens in cities like Mumbai is हमारे सिटी में अंडरग्राउंड वाटर ड्रेनेज पाइपलाइंस है, ठीक है, जो गटर्स है हमारे घरों से जो ड्रेनेज जाता है इट एंटर्स अंडरग्राउंड, ओके, जो हम लोगों को दिखाई नहीं देता है. अब जब पानी का लेवल बहुत बढ़ जाता है द ड्रेनेज सिस्टम्स बिकम शॉर्ट, छोटे पड़ जाते हैं वो पानी को कैरी करने के लिए. तो क्या हो जाता है, एक तो पानी अंदर भी ड्रेनेज में भी भर जाता है और जब वो भर जाता है तो वो पानी ऊपर आ जाता है, ठीक है, एंड वो नीचे से पास होने के लिए जगह नहीं मिलती है उसे वाटर सी के अंदर एंड दैट कॉजेज वाटर टू flood the rains because of heavy rainfall. Again, what is happening, flooding is happening across all the cities because the water cannot move from the drainage holes. Okay, understood. So that is what happens. और उसकी वजह से हमारे जो roads है, हमारे जो surroundings है, sometimes also happens to enter into the houses also if the rainfall is too heavy. Now, what leads to flood? What are the sources of a flood? Heavy rainfall, flash, flash flood, matlab suddenly water rising, melting snow, breaking on dikes, and earthquake underwater, like tsunami. ठीक है, अगर जो डैम्स वगैरह है वो ब्रेक हो जाते हैं, उसकी वजह से भी फ्लड्स हो जाते हैं। अर्थक्वेक, अगर अंडर वाटर अर्थक्वेक आता है, दैट इज सुनामी, दैट ऑल्सो लीड्स टू फ्लड। Melting of snow, okay, and heavy rainfall, these are a few sources of flood. Okay, so we have seen how floods take place and how it occurs, and what are the sources of floods. Now we shall learn about, once the flood has happened, what are the effects of floods, how it affects our life and the things around us. The very first effect, we all know that there will be a huge loss of life and property. There will be a huge loss of life and property. People lose their houses, people lose their loved ones, their animals. Okay, so we can see in this picture also that there will be huge loss of life and property. Next will be soil erosion. When there's too much rainfall and because of heavy rainfall, if there's flood, what happens is the soil gets carried away. Okay, the there happens to be soil erosion. We have learned what is soil erosion in our previous standards, and we know what is soil erosion. That means the soil gets carried away because of heavy rainfall. Okay, in the regions where there are less plants and less plants and trees, you will notice that here also in this picture you can clearly see how the soil is getting carried away, and because of the floods the nutritious soil which is there in the agricultural land also gets carried away. Okay, so you have to think about that also when the flood happens. Next is the destruction of standing crops. You can see that there are various regions जहाँ पर बाढ़ आती है जब, तो वहाँ पर जो एग्रीकल्चरल लैंड है वहाँ पे क्रॉप्स होते हैं। ठीक है, स्टैंडिंग क्रॉप्स मतलब लगे हुए होते हैं। जस्ट उन लोग को 1-2 महीने में उन लोग को अगर निकालना होता है वो क्रॉप्स को, और अगर फ्लड आ जाती है तो उतनी पूरी खेती उनकी खराब हो जाती है। ठीक है, so there is huge destruction of crops also which happens because of the floods. There are certain after effects of floods like spread of diseases and epidemics after affecting the health of the people. Now we know that many people die, animals also die. Along with animals, huge animals, जो बड़े animals होते हैं वो तो दिख जाते हैं मरे हुए. But there are rats and there are so many different small insects and rodents and all which die and they get into the water. Okay, अभी जो पानी के अंदर उसके अंदर बहुत सारे diseases होते हैं. There are so many microorganisms, so many germs, so many viruses which enter into the water bodies and can lead to various types of waterborne diseases in us. Okay, so after that हम लोग को अक्सर सुनाई में आता है कि डेंगू हो रहा है बहुत सारे लोगों को, या फिर टाइफाइड फैला है. Okay, so there are many various things that happen even after the flood is over. Let us talk about another disaster, that is storms. Now storms happen to occur all over the world again. Okay, ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई region में storms create नहीं होते, but it depends upon the region. अब India में storms हम लोग ने experience कर चुके हैं. There were two storms that I would like my students to tell me the name in the comment section below. That name the storms that had hit Maharashtra in the past 2 years. Okay, last year also we had a storm. Uska naam. Okay, the storms are named. Okay, so you have to remember, and you can get it on the net also. And this year also there was a storm which was supposed to hit Maharashtra and it crossed Maharashtra. Okay, so please see to it that you get it and name it. Now, what exactly causes the storms to form? Storms बनती कैसी हैं? Now there are in our atmosphere there is a continuous flow of air. ठीक है, तो ये जो फॉर्मेशन ऑफ हाई एंड लो एयर प्रेशर्स जो क्रिएट होते हैं ना हमारे एटमॉस्फेयर के अंदर, ये चेंजेस क्रिएट करते हैं इन द वेदर कंडीशंस. हमारा जो वेदर है, कभी हम लोगों को लगता है कि बहुत हवा चल रही है, ठंडी लगती है, कभी गर्मी होती है, कभी धूप लग रही है. Okay, now all these the temperature that you feel keep on changing. It is because of these high and low air pressure belts which are there in the atmosphere. Okay, which causes the change in weather, resulting in strong winds or storms in certain regions. ठीक है, ये normally इतनी strong नहीं होती है, but when it happens to be very strong, it creates strong winds and sometimes it leads to storms also in certain areas. Let us see a few effects of the storm. You can see how fast how the trees are moving, the leaves. You can see how strong the winds are. There is great damage in the storm affected regions. You can see the trees fall off, and because of the trees falling off, you can the electricity wires which are there, cable wires which are there, they also fall off along with the trees. There are houses which get damaged, vehicles which get damaged because of the storm. So there is great damage in the storm affected region. There is tremendous losses of life and property as well. Now, there are certain regions in the world where you have where the storms are very dangerous. Okay, and uh, even they destroy the houses also of people. Okay, so there is tremendous loss of life and property as well. Disruption of electric supply, as I told you, that when the poles fall off because of the heavy winds, and if the trees are falling off onto the poles, electric poles, it causes disruption of electric supply, and उसे बनाने के लिए काफ़ी time लगता है, and people suffer a lot because of that also. There is disruption of transport and communication, as you can see in this picture. पूरी जो roads होती हैं, ये पूरी चीज़ें हैं ना, सब कचरे से सारे पतरे जो उड़ जाते हैं लोगों के घर के, the roofs which come off, the trees that fall off, okay, the things which fly because of the storm and they land onto the roads, और उसकी वजह से गाड़ियाँ turn हो जाती है, and because of these there is a disruption in transport and communication. तो जो roads है वो block हो जाते हैं और लोग easily communicate, they cannot move from one place to the other as the roads get blocked, and because of the supply, electric supply getting disrupted, they cannot communicate also easily with the other parts as well. Okay, so you can see these are a few effects of storms. The next disaster that you are talking about, as you can see in this picture also, you will come to know that is we're talking about fire. And we're not talking about just a very simple fire, we're talking about forest fires. Okay, there is now last month also there was a forest fire. I would like you all to know the area where it happened, the country where it happened, and people prayed a lot for that fire to extinguish. Okay, now forest fire is something that cannot be controlled very easily. हमारे घरों में या बिल्डिंग में जब आग लगती है तो उसे फायर ब्रिगेड्स कंट्रोल कर लेते हैं, but forest fires are very difficult to control, and that is why it comes under a disaster. Okay, a forest fire is an uncontrolled fire in a forest, pastures, or grasslands due to natural or man-made causes. Forest fires spread at a tremendous speed, means they बहुत easily spread होती है, because you can see all across the forest and the grasslands there are grass is there, सूखे पत्ते होते हैं, wood होता है बहुत सारे amount में. Okay, and that leads to a huge spread of forest in a very less time. ज़्यादा forest fire क्रिएट हो जाती है. ठीक है, फायर बहुत आसानी से फैल जाती है ऐसे एरियाज में जहाँ पे ड्राई लीव्स है, जहाँ पे वुड है, ट्रेमेंडस अमाउंट ऑफ वुड इज देयर इन द फॉरेस्ट एंड द ग्रासलैंड्स, राइट, एवरीबॉडी नोज दैट. और उसे स्प्रेड करने के लिए बहुत कम टाइम लगता है, एंड it spreads very fast, and it could be because of any of the reasons, natural also. कभी कभार ऐसा होता है लीव्स के एक दूसरे से रब होने से स्पार्क क्रिएट होती है और उसकी वजह से भी फॉरेस्ट फायर्स हो लग जाती है, और स्टोन से स्टोन रब होने से स्पार्क्स कभी निकलते हैं तो उसकी वजह से, या फिर कभी लाइटनिंग होती है, बिजली गिरती है कई एरिया पे तो उसके वजह से भी देयर कुड बी a forest fire, or sometimes it happens to be man-made. Now suppose if I am camping in a particular area, जहाँ पर हम लोग ने कैंप किया, वहाँ पर आग जलाई और उसे बुझाना भूल गए, and that could lead to forest fire also. Okay, so there are various things that could lead to forest fire because of man-made reasons as well. Let us talk about the effects of forest fires. एवरीबडी नोज अगर एक जगह पे फायर लग जाती है और उसे जब बुझा दिया जाता है तो क्या होता है? देयर इज अ ग्रेट डैमेज ऑफ टू नेचुरल वेल्थ एंड बायोडाइवर्सिटी। फॉरेस्ट के अंदर बहुत सारे टाइप्स के एनिमल्स, प्लांट्स होते हैं, insects होते हैं, and those are very important to our environment. Okay, everybody knows that forest को कंजर्व किया जाता है, वहाँ वो एनिमल्स का, बर्ड्स का, इंसेक्ट्स का एक नेचुरल हैबिटेट है, उनकी एक रहने की जगह है, और उसे अगर वो जल जाता है तो बहुत सारे एनिमल्स भी उसमें जल जाते हैं। द जो ट्रीज है जहाँ पर वो लोग को शेल्टर मिलता है वो जल जाता है, एंड दैट लीड्स टू ग्रेट डैमेज टू द नेचुरल वेल्थ एंड बायोडाइवर्सिटी। Next is it causes lots of pollution of air. ठीक है. Now when there is a forest fire, as I told you that there is a huge amount of smoke which is released. Everybody, जब ऐसे ही हमारे कहीं पर अगर आप लोग न्यूज़ में देखते हो कहीं आग लगती है तो कितनी ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ स्मोक निकलती है वो बिल्डिंग्स में से. Now imagine there is a big area where there are so many trees and there is fire. कितना अमाउंट ऑफ गैस इसमें से रिलीज होता है which is very harmful to their environment and which leads to air pollution. Now we will talk about, up till now we have talked about the disasters that happen, okay, and the effects. Now we are talking about how these disasters can be managed. Now here the word is disaster management. Now remember that we're not talking about controlling a disaster. हम लोग disasters को बंद नहीं कर सकते, रोक नहीं सकते, because it will happen. ठीक है, नेचुरल डिजास्टर्स को तो हम लोग रोक नहीं सकते, because if it is about to happen, it will happen and you cannot stop it. Like earthquakes है, heavy rainfalls है, heavy rainfalls को कोई रोक नहीं सकता, earthquakes को कोई रोक नहीं सकता, volcanic eruptions को कोई रोक नहीं सकता, ठीक है, storms को कोई रोक नहीं सकता, cyclones को नहीं रोक सकते. So हम लोग अब क्या कर सकते हैं? ठीक है, अगर डिजास्टर होता है तो we can manage the things around it so that people do not lose their life. हमारा जो घर है, हमारे जो लोग हैं, उन्हें कम से कम नुकसान हो ऐसे एरियाज में जहां पर कोई डिजास्टर होने वाला है. ओके, एंड दैट इज व्हाट इज डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट. Community participation and disaster management are closely related. There are various people, there are various community which come and participate and talk about disaster management as to how a particular situation could be handled. अगर ऐसा होगा तो हम लोग क्या करना चाहिए? All that is discussed in this community. Okay, taking steps to prevent disasters, making plans to face a disaster, and developing the capacity for that is called disaster management. To prevent or reduce damage caused by natural or man-made disasters, emergency planning and management is required. Now, I will give a very simple example. When there is a cyclone which is supposed to come, or a storm which is supposed to come and hit a particular city, ठीक है, तो गवर्नमेंट को पहले से ही पता हो जाता है. Okay, what do they do is they give out, they see to it that there is nobody in the waters. जो भी फिशरमैन है, जो भी बोट्स है, उन्हें जल्द से जल्द इवैक्यूएट किया जाता है, उन्हें बाहर निकाला जाता है. जो एरियाज में, जो नियर बाय एरियाज में जो लोगों का घर है, उन्हें भी खाली किया जाता है, उन्हें एक सेफ जगह पे लेके जाया जाता है ताकि उनकी लाइफ्स को खतरा ना हो. दे आर all the things which are very precious to them, they take along with that, and they go to a safe place where the government takes them. Okay, and once that particular situation is over, they come back. ठीक है, तो ऐसे क्या हो रहा है, उन लोगों की लाइफ को खतरा होने से पहले ही गवर्नमेंट उन्हें हेल्प करती है ताकि उनकी लाइफ बचा लिया जा सके. ठीक है, सो दिस इज व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज हैपनिंग ड्यूरिंग अ डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट. दे कम अप विद द प्लान के ये पर्टिकुलर टाइम पे इतने अर्थक्वेक आने वाला है या फिर सुनामी हिट होने वाला है, जो भी है. ठीक है, at that particular time उनको पता होता है. they have various instruments. In our previous video I've talked about an instrument which helps to detect an earthquake. ओके, सो हम लोगों के पास गवर्नमेंट के पास बहुत सारे ऐसे इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स है विच हेल्प देम टू डिटेक्ट वेदर देयर इज अ साइक्लोन विच इज बीइंग फॉर्म्ड और ऐसा कुछ होने वाला है, एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट प्लान्स आर मेड, और फिर उसे एग्जीक्यूट किया जाता है ताकि लोगों को कम से कम नुकसान हो. There are various remedial and preventive measures that people need to take into account. Let us see what precautions we can take before or in the event of a natural or man-made disaster. फर्स्ट यू शुड कीप वॉचिंग टीवी एंड रेडियो न्यूज़ एंड बुलेटिन्स. अगर हम लोग ऐसी सेफ जगह पर है जहाँ पर ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं होने वाले हैं तो यू शुड सी टू इट दैट यू शुड कीप टेलीविजन ऑन एंड यू शुड वॉच द न्यूज़. ओके, न्यूज़ देखना है. अगर टीवी नहीं चल रहा है हमारा, यू शुड सी टू इट दैट यू हैव अ रेडियो, ओके, जो बैटरीज पे ऑपरेट करते हैं. और यू शुड सी टू इट दैट योर मोबाइल्स आर चार्ज एंड यू सी यू गेट द न्यूज़ कि अभी क्या करना है. गवर्नमेंट ने कुछ प्लान दिया है क्या कि हम लोगों को यहाँ से मूव होके कहीं जाना है. यू शुड मेक यूज ऑफ दीज facilities and see to it that is there any plan that has been come up by the government in order to save ourselves, save the people around us. Okay, so you should see the news and you should listen. You should have a battery operated radios also. You should heed the warnings issued by the meteorological department carefully. The meteorological department is the department which is responsible for telling you कि ये particular जब कितनी बारिश हो रही है, यहाँ पे साइक्लोन आने वाला है या स्टॉर्म आने वाला है, earthquake आया है तो कितने मैग्नीट्यूड का आया है. All this thing is issued by the meteorological department. Okay, so this department की जो news है, जो warnings है, they are very important and we should see to it that we keep a track of these warnings issued by them through televisions, through news, through radios. Okay, you should use the website www.imd.gov.in. Okay, so you should remember this website. If you want, you can make a note of it and place it in your mobile. You can see the website in your phones or on the laptops so that you come to know कि latest कौन सी warnings या क्या चीज़ आई है related to the particular situation which is going on. Landslides occur in hilly areas due to a cloudburst or heavy rains. On such occasions, one should not take shelter at the foot of a hill. Okay, as we have discussed about the landslides also in a previous video. So you all know that जब बारिश होती है तो ये लैंड खसक सकती है. सॉइल इरोजन की वजह से जो लैंड है एक पर्टिकुलर एरिया खसक कर नीचे आ सकता है और लोग उसके नीचे अगर है तो वो मर सकते हैं दब के. ठीक है, so you should avoid that. Understood? So you should never take a shelter under a tree or under a hilly areas because there are chances of landslide or the tree falling off. Next we have is during floods, do not linger in houses or areas on river banks. ठीक है, we have a habit of playing in the water. जब बारिश होती है तो पानी जब भरता है तो हम लोग को पानी में खेलते हैं. बट हम लोग को उसे lightly नहीं लेना चाहिए because that water has so many germs and problematic viruses in them which can cause serious illness in us. Okay, और उसके साथ साथ कभी कभार वो जो पानी है वो अचानक से बढ़ने लग जाता है and we don't even realize while playing in that water, and that is because of flood. Okay, so we have learned about the flood also and you know how dangerous it can be. लोग बह जाते हैं, हम लोगों को पता भी नहीं चलता है कब बह गए. ठीक है, so during floods you should not linger in the house or areas on the river banks. नदी के किनारे अगर हमारे घर है तो वहां पर हम लोगों को बाहर ऐसे आराम से टहलना नहीं चाहिए. You should see to it that you take shelter in safe places. You should move to a safer place at a greater height. Do not step into the water currents or drive a vehicle in them. Okay. During an earthquake, road splits open. Okay, so the ground cracks, railway tracks are get uprooted. Hence, when moving from one place to another, ensure that the road is safe further on. Take shelter in relief camps as they provide medicines. Here you can see that there are few relief camps where you have water, food, medicines, food packets, first aid, etc. So you should, if they are taking you to a safe place, to a relief camp, you should go along with them because there you will find water and food in order to keep yourself safe and healthy. Otherwise, if you stick to that particular house only where the floods are about to happen, there are chances that we could lose our life also. Okay? To get protection from fire, use fire extinguishers in public places like schools, hospitals, railway stations, etc. You must have seen that in the buildings, in your schools, you must have seen fire extinguishers, right? So these fire extinguishers are very important because they help us to extinguish fire. अगर कोई भी छोटी मोटी फायर लग जाती है बिकॉज ऑफ द डिजास्टर, सपोज कोई चीज की वजह से अगर हमारे यहाँ पे आग लग गई है, तो इफ देयर इज अ फायर extinguisher we can easily put off the fire using that fire extinguisher. Okay, so you have to remember these things when any such type of disaster happens. कभी भी हम लोगों को क्या क्या याद रखना है? If your house is near the river bank, you should not linger around in the water bodies because we do not know at once when the water will flood and people can get washed off in that water who are there in the water. Okay, and you should see to it that you do not roam around during an earthquake. If there is a road earthquake, because suddenly the roads also split open. If you have seen in the last video, we've talked about how earthquake happens and the roads get split open because of the earthquake, and the ground cracks, the railway tracks get uprooted, and hence you should see to it that you move to a place where you do not experience such things. Okay, you should see to it that if people are taking you to a relief camp, you should go along with that so that you can get amount of food required, food, water, shelter and medicine, so that you keep yourself safe. Okay, so you have to remember all such things that we have discussed in order to keep yourself and the people around you safe. Let us talk about very important thing, that is first aid. Now what is first aid? हम लोग ने हमेशा स्कूल में देखे फर्स्ट एड किट होती है, फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स होता है ना? तो ये फर्स्ट एड क्या होता है? लेट अस टॉक अबाउट दैट. In day-to-day life, sometimes we have to face disasters or accidents at various proportion. On such occasion, it is necessary to give some immediate aid even before medical treatment becomes available. Now, when you are in school, suppose if you burn your hand, okay, if you cut your hand by anything, by a ruler or your or sometimes if somebody pokes your the pencil into your hand, okay, anything could happen. Nail कभी लग जाता है बच्चों को, कुछ भी लग जाता है, तो there is a cut. ठीक है, अब वो जो कट होता है ना, उसमें से खून आने लगता है, एंड टीचर्स व्हाट डू दे डू? They wash your hand, they put medicine on it, they put a band-aid around it, so that you could, until you go home and see a doctor, it could give you a little bit of relief. ठीक है, हम थोड़ा सा आराम देने के लिए हम लोग ये कर सकते हैं. That way there are so many different things. कभी कुछ जल जाता है तो they put apply burnol over our wound so that the burning sensation reduces, है ना? So these are few things that we could do and that is called as first aid. जब हम लोग डॉक्टर के पास जाने से पहले जो चीजें कर सकते हैं and क्या करना चाहिए, that we'll be discussing ahead. Okay, so I hope you have understood what exactly is first aid. The first thing that we will be talking about is external bleeding. ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ प्रोफ्यूज ब्लीडिंग, दैट इज अगर कभी कभार हम लोगों को कट हो जाता है, लग जाता है, तो व्हाट कैन वी डू इज फर्स्ट एड. यू शुड अप्लाई प्रेशर ऑन द विद द बैंडेज, ओके, ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर एरिया, एंड यू शुड लिफ्ट दैट पार्ट जहाँ पर कट आया है, हमारे हार्ट के लेवल से थोड़ा ऊंचा करना चाहिए ताकि उधर खून कम आए, एंड यू शुड ले द कैजुअलिटी डाउन. जो भी गिरा है या लग गया है, जिसे मार लग गई, उसे लिटा देना चाहिए, बिठा देना चाहिए, एंड देन that person should be taken to a doctor, okay, after this is done. Understood? So this is for external bleeding. नेक्स्ट इज बर्न्स एंड स्कैल्स और माइनर बर्न्स. कभी कभार हमारे स्कूल में एक्सपेरिमेंट्स जब होते हैं एंड दैट टाइम कभी कभार छटके लग जाते हैं, जल जाता है थोड़ा सा हाथ, तो क्या किया जाए? द इंजर्ड पार्ट शुड बी वॉश्ड with water or held under water. Give the victim water to drink. हम लोग को पानी दिया जाना चाहिए ताकि जिसको जल गया उसे पानी दिया जाए, उसका wound को clean किया जाए with a cotton soaked in antiseptic solution. And one should not apply any oily ointment onto it. It should cover wounds using dry dressings. And remember this, कभी भी जब भी कुछ जलता है तो you should wash your hand under water. Okay, and you should drink water also so that you keep yourself hydrated, and you can apply ointments onto it but not oily ointments. ठीक है, and the dressing should be dry, and After that, a person can go to and see a doctor. नेक्स्ट वी हैव इज फर्स्ट एड फॉर सीरियस बर्न्स. जब कहीं पर कुछ आग लग जाती है कहीं पर, तो अगर बहुत सीरियस बर्न हो जाता है तो व्हाट शुड वन डू? रिमूव ऑल ज्वेलरी फ्रॉम एंड अराउंड द बर्न्ड एरिया. ठीक है. रिमूव एनी क्लोथिंग एंड नैपीज अराउंड द बर्न एरियाज अनलेस स्टक टू द स्किन. अगर अगर स्किन से चिपका नहीं है तो उसे निकालना चाहिए. देन यू शुड कूल द बर्न अंडर कूल रनिंग वाटर फॉर नो मोर देन और लेस देन 20 मिनट्स. ठीक है. कभी कुछ जल गया तो पानी के अंदर हाथ डाल के रखना है, जो भी पार्ट है उस पर पानी डालते रहना है. देन कवर द बर्न लूजिंग with cling wrap or a clean damp lint free cloth. जिसमें रुए नहीं निकलते वैसे क्लॉथ से उसे कवर करना चाहिए. देन यू शुड सी immediate medical attention because it is a serious burn. It could have burnt your nerves also. तो इसीलिए ऐसे टाइम पे ऐसा ये सब करने के बाद फौरन हॉस्पिटल जाना चाहिए पेशेंट को लेकर. ओके. नेक्स्ट, what should you should not do when you've got a serious burn? You should not use eyes or creams as they can further damage the skin. ठीक है. You should not apply lotions, ointments or oily dressings. Do not cover casualty. ठीक है. वो जो आदमी को लगा है या जो भी जला है, you should not over cool casualty. मतलब ज़्यादा उसे ठंडा बर्फ या फिर पानी बार बार नहीं डालना है. Do not prick or break blasters. अगर छाले आए हैं तो उसे प्रिक नहीं करना है. ठीक है. डू नॉट यूज स्टार्स और कॉटन वूल blankets or adhesive dressings directly on burns because if they stick it is very difficult for it to come out. Okay. And it is very painful for the person also. Do not remove clothing stuck to burnt area. अगर कहीं पर जला है और वो कपड़ा चिपक गया है वो आदमी के हाथ पे या बदन पे, तो उसे निकालने की कोशिश नहीं करना चाहिए because it is very painful and that the doctor can do that. The next we're talking about is the sunstroke. Now, what is a sunstroke? When we work in the sun continuously for a long time, the body loses a lot of water and minerals. That is the reason for sunstroke. Now, you must have seen various ads on the television during summer season. Okay, not now, but during summers, we see that you have so many types of drinks which say that they have required minerals in them, so that even when you're playing in the sun, you do not lose those minerals if you drink that. Okay. And that is true because when you are playing in water, sorry, when you're playing under the sun, you require water. And if you're not drinking sufficient amount of water, there is a loss of water continuously from your body and minerals also because of the sun which is there. ठीक है. And if you're not drinking sufficient amount of water, that could lead to a sunstroke. ठीक है. सनस्ट्रोक में कभी कभार लोग वॉमिट करते हैं, डिजीनेस फील होती है, सर दर्द होता है बहुत तेज, कभी कभार चक्कर खा के गिर जाते हैं. ठीक है. कई बार हार्ट बीट बहुत फास्ट होती है, स्किन रेड पड़ जाती है. सो दीज आर ऑल सिम्टम्स ऑफ हीट स्ट्रोक और सनस्ट्रोक if you are not drinking sufficient amount of water when you are outside in the sun for a long time. So there are a few remedial measures that one should remember, that take the patient to a cool place or in the shade. ठीक है. हमें हमेशा याद रखना है कि if you are playing outside, you should see to it that time to time हम लोग अपने आप को कवर करें, कैप्स पहने या फिर शेड में थोड़ी देर जाके बैठे रेस्ट करें and then go to play again. ओके. सो अगर ऐसा होता है तो किसी को अगर ऐसा वॉमिटिंग हो रही है, चक्कर आ रही है, तो उसे हम लोग ऐसी शेड में लेके जाकर उसे बिठाना चाहिए. You should see to it that you put water over their head और उन्हें पानी देना चाहिए पीने के लिए. Place a cloth soaked in water, cold water on the neck. उनकी गर्दन पे ठंडा पानी का एक क्लॉथ रखना चाहिए. Give plenty of water or liquids like शरबत to drink. If the patient feels like vomiting, make him lie prone, that is on his head, on their abdomen with the head turned to one. एक साइड पे करवट देके उन्हें लिटा देना चाहिए. You should get medical help or shift the patient to our hospital. अगर फिर भी condition अच्छी नहीं हो रही है तो one should take that person to the hospital or to a doctor. Okay. So I hope I have made you understand what exactly is sunstroke and what can you do if your friends or anybody in home is feeling in such a has got sunstroke or heat stroke. The next that we're talking about is snake bite. Now, snake bite is something which we hear a lot when we are in the other villages. Okay, in cities it is very not very common, but in the villages we hear a lot about snake bites. But is it very dangerous? Let us see that. There are nearly 2000 species of snakes. Of these, only a few like cobras, krites, vipers and sea snakes which are poisonous. Not all snakes are poisonous, but snakes are dangerous, so you should not think that अगर हम लोग ऐसा बोल रहे हैं तो you can play along with the snakes. Okay, snakes are poisonous because we do not know which one is poisonous and which one is not, and you should not think कि अगर snake ने काटा है तो हम लोग मरेंगे ही. ठीक है, so therefore all snake bites are not fatal. It is not important कि कोई snake तुमको काट रहा है तो उससे इंसान मरेगा ही. Okay, nowadays there are so many medicines which have come up, and people do not die if they are given proper medication. Okay, so however, the fear causes a severe psychological shock which can result in death. There are times when people just in because of shock they die. कि सांप ने काटा और वो सोच सोच कर लोग मर जाते हैं. ठीक है, एक्चुअली उनको कुछ होता नहीं है, कभी कभार वो स्नेक पॉइजनस भी नहीं होता है, बट हम लोग में सोच कर अपने आप को इतना डर जाते हैं हम लोग कि what do we do is we go into that shock and people die because of that. Okay, if you come across a snake, you should contact the Sarpa Mitra rather than killing the snake at once. You should not kill the snakes or any animals, but you should see to it that you do not take a risk your life also. You should call Sarpa Mitra so that they can come and collect that snake and not harm it. Remedial measures for a snake bite. Wash the wound with water. Give emotional support to the patient because as we know that psychological effect बहुत होता है. लोगों को समझाना चाहिए कि कुछ नहीं होगा आपको, nothing will happen, we are going to the doctor and nothing will happen, you will your life will be saved, don't worry. Okay, you should give emotional support to the patient and not scare them. Tie a cloth tightly about the wound. If you notice in this picture, you can see that there's a wound of the snake, and you have to tie a cloth or with any thing tightly so that the poison doesn't spread at once in the body. Okay, it might spread because there are blood vessels which are carrying blood, and if you're tying that wound, if that area with the cloth, ठीक है, तो उससे क्या होता है, जो ब्लड वेसल्स है वो स्लोली वहां से उतना प्रेशर नहीं होता, वो स्लोली स्लोली द ब्लड रीचेस इन द टुवर्ड्स द बॉडी. ठीक है, सो यू शुड टाई दैट पर्टिकुलर एरिया विद अ बैंड विद अ cloth so that the poison doesn't spread at once in the entire body. And get immediate medical help because this is a thing which cannot be cured or it cannot be healed. It should be it seeks it needs medical attention, so one should take that patient to the doctor immediately after doing this. Next and the last one that we have is dog bite. Now, what is dog bite? In a dog bite there is a risk of infection through blood, hence first aid and medical helps are necessary. Remedial measures, here you can see, wash the wound with a solution of potassium, permanganate or other antiseptic if you have. Cover the wound with a clean and dry cloth. Get a doctor's help and an injection of the anti-rabies vaccine. I hope this much is clear to all of you. In the next coming period, we'll be learning something new and interesting. Till then, thank you. If you liked our session, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can share and view the videos that we had today for you. And please do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you remain updated with all the latest videos that we'll be making for our dear students.
This session was quite useful to you. In the next coming period, we'll learn something new and interesting. Till then, thank you.